Guys, what made you realize this girl is definitely not into me? I once went on a date with this girl. Bought her dinner. Went downstairs to the bar/nightclub for a drink afterwards. She ran into some girlfriends and just went over to their table. Sat down and started chatting and drinking. I sat alone for about 20 minutes. Then just left without saying anything. Never heard from her again. I can't imagine what I would do in this situation for 20 minutes. That's so rude of her. I asked her out. She said ooh. Caught her making out with my manager. When they couldn't remember any conversation we previously had, and made the excuse that their phone's text history resets every day. Didn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out she deleted them herself. She really only talked to me when she needed something. Damn, that hit home, my guy. When every conversation is abruptly ended by lol. Or haha true. Any one word response really. When you go in for a hug and she gives you the side hug. You'll get side hugs. Went to her apartment. Then I helped her with Tinder. I went to a chick's apartment once and she had another girlfriend of hers over and they spent a good amount of time rating dudes on Bumble and proceeded to get about 50 matches in the 5 hours I was there. I was like, WTF am I doing here? Then got drunk and left via Uber. That's about as well as that cold have gone by the sounds of it. When she asked me if I knew if my friend was interested in anybody, I was only just starting to maybe have a crush on her, so it didn't hurt. But like, definitely wasn't pleasant lol. Yeah, I had something like that happen to me. A girl messaged me and was like, so I have a question, and I was like, what's up? And she said, okay, I hope this isn't weird, but it's just been on my mind. And then after a little bit she texts, is Larry single? He wasn't. I went out to a restaurant/bar with 4 buddies. Some ladies sent over a round of drinks to my 4 buddies. I'm guessing they must have specifically told the waiter give every one of those strangers a drink, except Quasimodo in the corner there. Make sure he is painfully aware that he does not get a drink. It's funnier because the waiter reinforced the ugliness. Plot twist. Op was the girl's type, but not the waiter's, so it was all a big misunderstanding. Plot twist. Op was the girl's type and the waiter's, but the waiter didn't want to lose his chances with Opus. When she used to give everyone hugs, but only ever offered me a high five. Maybe because you live in a village and she's into city boys. When I expressed interest and she recoiled in horror and told me I was embarrassing her. Recoiled in horror, mayo. That's rough though, man. Close D responses to leading or intuitive chatter. E.g. just saying yes, no, not really, etc. when asked questions that could easily lead to more conversation. The sad thing is my boyfriend in high school was like that with me because he liked me so much he got nervous and couldn't figure out what to say. We set up a date. She stood me up. When I asked her, she simply said she forgot. Been there. Except she didn't even respond when I asked. We flirted for several weeks. Hung out every day. I kept feeling a closer and closer connection, but due to circumstances I could not control, we were never alone enough together for me to test it. Had some friends plan a camping trip and I invited her, and she said yes. I even specifically told her there's gonna be 2 couples there, so we are gonna be in a tent, just the 2 of us. She said yeah, she knows. Get to the trip. We have a few drinks and I ask her if she wants to take a walk with me to look at stars. I get it. It's corny. Shut up. Once we are a little away from everyone, I tell her how much I like her and attempt to go in for a kiss. Nope. Sorry, not what you're looking for. Shattered me. Utterly gutted. Gave a girl at work my number on a piece of paper and she handed it right back and said we talk at work all the time, so let's keep doing that. That sucks. But gotta give it to her. She ripped off the band-aid fast. No ambiguity in that rejection. I was thinking the same. Better than just ghosting him. Straight up and to the point. Not rude either. Just honest. I agree. As someone who sucks at social interaction, I'd rather be told hey I'm not exactly interested, rather than them pretending. Asked a girl if she wanted to grab lunch together sometime. She said she was busy that day, which was interesting as I never specified a day. Damn, she said hard pass. Hard pass. An unequivocal rejection with no possibility of a later change of mind. That sums it up. After chatting for about a month, I asked her out for the second time. Wanna meet up and hang out somewhere? Yeah, I'd like to meet. Cool. So are you free this day on this week? No. How about another day next week? No. So maybe the week after? Or after that? No. Can't. Okay. So when can we meet? Let me check and get back to you. 10 months. 4 days and 5 hours since then, and I still haven't heard from her. Damn. She's really busy. Back in college, I took a girl on a lunch date. We had a really nice time. When it was getting time to leave, I told her I had to get to work. She said, "Where do you work?" I said McDonald's, and I literally could see her attitude shift in 1 second. Oh, cool. So as I'm driving her home, I said, "So can we hang out again?" She replies, "Yeah, totally." So the next day I text and ask if she wants to hang. She never responded. Her mistake. She could be getting Big Macs and chicken nuggets all the time. I told them I had feelings for them. They responded with, "I'm dying." Dying literally or just laughing. They followed it up with a joke about corona and pretended like I never said anything. Which to be honest hurts more than proper rejection. At least acknowledge it. This actually does hurt far worse. Stopped texting first and realized that she never texted me for 3 days. It was totally one-sided. Nothing I hate more than a one-sided relationship, even with friends. And sadly I'm sure I'm guilty of it too without even realizing. Would you like to have a date? I'd rather not. And that was that. I've heard them all. I like you as a friend. I think we should see other people. I know speak English. I'm married to the sea. I don't wanna kill you but I will. I said, "Hello," and she just looked at me with a blank stare. Also I have to tell this because it's hilarious, and I know for a fact it's true. A girl I know was dating a guy who turned out to be married. The wife found out, but stayed with the husband. So the guy gets in a car accident and the side chick girl calls to see if he's okay. The dude tells her he has amnesia and doesn't remember her, and he's with his wife now. Homeboy done said he got amnesia to get rid of the side chick. The ol' getting in a car accident and faking amnesia to get rid of someone. Can only use that one once. I asked for her number and she offered to give me her email address instead. The teacher assigned my crush to dance with me. She screamed no and chose another guy. Edit. I'll give more context. So this was our graduation trip, and it's the last day of it. It was compulsory that everyone chose a partner of the opposite sex to dance with. Me having a crush on her was quite well known in my class, so all of them, including my teacher, suggested that I dance with her. And of course she refused and chose another random dude. I had to find another girl from another class that I never even talked to. Feel so bad, man. We had been fooling around for a bit, and I had hopes of pursuing a relationship. She knew I had an app that I wouldn't be using that summer college, and she needed a place to store some things. After a date I brought her back to my place for the first time and she quietly said, "This will do nicely." And I had a realization that I had been played. She stored her stuff for a bit, and I have barely seen her since. You'd be shocked at how many girls said they were into me after they started dating someone else. I totally had a thing for you. Wish you had asked me out lol. Yeah, well, I'm not good at hints. Made a few errors in judgment as a kid. Got rejected. And figured out the difference between friendly and flirty. Unless the girl directly says to me I'm into you. Or some variation. I will assume, by default, that they are not into me. Uninterested until proven interested. She looked me in the eyes and said, in a very clear voice, I'm not into you. Much better way to handle it than the girl whop just cheated on me.